1. Birth and early life. Siddhartha Gautama was born around the 5th or 6th century BCE in Lumbini, present-day Nepal. His parents, King Suddhodana and Queen Maya, ruled over the Shakya clan in the kingdom of Kapilavastu. According to legend, Queen Maya had a divine dream of a white elephant entering her womb, signifying the birth of a great being. She gave birth to Siddhartha in the Lumbini grove, while standing and holding the branch of a sal tree. As soon as he was born, Siddhartha is said to have taken 7 steps and declared, "This is my last birth." A wise sage, Asita, prophesied that Siddhartha would either become a great king, Chakravartin, or a fully enlightened Buddha. To ensure he became a powerful ruler, his father shielded him from all suffering, raising him in luxury within palace walls. 2. The Foresights and the Great Renunciation. Despite his royal life, Siddhartha grew restless. One day, he ventured outside the palace and encountered 4 sights that changed his perspective forever. An old man, realizing that aging is inevitable. A sick person, understanding that illness affects everyone. A dead body, facing the reality of death. A wandering ascetic, seeing a path to liberation from suffering. These experiences awakened a deep sense of dissatisfaction, leading him to renounce his royal life. At age 29, he secretly left the palace, abandoning his wealth, wife, Yasodhara, and newborn son, Rahula, to seek spiritual truth. 3. The search for enlightenment. Siddhartha first sought wisdom from 2 renowned teachers, Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, mastering their meditation techniques. However, realizing these teachings did not lead to ultimate liberation, he moved on. He then practiced extreme asceticism with 5 other seekers, reducing his food intake to nearly nothing. After 6 years of severe fasting and self-mortification, he realized that such extremes only weakened him. He abandoned asceticism and accepted a meal from Sujata, a village girl, restoring his strength. This led him to discover the middle path, a balanced approach between self-indulgence and extreme self-denial. 4. Enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. At age 35, Siddhartha sat under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, vowing not to rise until he attained enlightenment. That night, he faced intense mental battles with Mara, the god of illusion, who tempted him with desires, fear, and doubt. Through deep meditation, he attained supreme wisdom, recalling past lives, understanding the law of karma, and realizing the 4 noble truths: dukkha, suffering exists; samudaya, the cause of suffering is desire and attachment; nirodha, suffering can be ended by eliminating desire; magga, the eightfold path leads to liberation. With this realization, Siddhartha became the Buddha, the awakened one. 5. Teaching the Dharma. After enlightenment, the Buddha hesitated to teach, believing his insights were too profound for people to understand. However, the god Brahma Sahampati urged him to share his wisdom. His first sermon, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, Turning the Wheel of Dharma, was delivered at Sarnath to his 5 former companions. They became his first disciples, forming the Sangha, monastic community. For 45 years, the Buddha traveled across India, teaching compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness to all, regardless of caste or background. Many disciples, including Ananda, Sariputta, Mahakassapa, and his son Rahula, joined him. His teachings emphasized the 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, the 3 marks of existence: impermanence, suffering, non-self; the 5 precepts, ethical guidelines; the Noble Eightfold Path, the way to enlightenment. He also converted kings, merchants, and common people, spreading the Dharma far and wide. 6th Parinirvana, the Buddha's passing. At age 80, the Buddha sensed his life was nearing its end. In Kushinagar, he ate a meal, possibly spoiled food or medicinal mushrooms, which caused illness. Lying between 2 sal trees, he gave his final teachings. His last words were, "All conditioned things are impermanent. Strive diligently for liberation." With that, he entered parinirvana, completely escaping the cycle of rebirth. His disciples preserved his teachings, Tripitaka, and continued spreading Buddhism across Asia, ensuring his wisdom lived on.